What's up YouTube, Dan here, and welcome to another episode of my Borussia Dortmund career mode on FIFA 14. So we've got some more transfer window stuff here. You can see we're just accepting Christian Benteke into the new squad, and you can see he's just going to be the second striker, and Lewandowski is going to be playing most of the games this season. So you're having a look at our calendar for this year. You can see there we've got a game up against Seville coming up in today's episode, followed by an Arsenal game, Sampdoria game, and in this episode we'll be getting into the league as well. So you can see here, our first game of the episode is a friendly up against Seville. This should be quite a tough game because Seville are, I think a 4-star team, and I think this will be a tough game. And tell me if you do want to see live commentary or post commentary, leave that in the comment section below. So we're going to start off the video with the question of the day, and the question of the day today is, who is your favourite Borussia Dortmund player? So for me, the top three for me are probably Gundogan, Marco Reus and Lewandowski, obviously the three main players in Dortmund in my opinion. Maybe Hummels as well, but you can leave in the comment section below. Maybe in my opinion, my favourite player for Borussia Dortmund is Marco Reus. Just the way he plays, all his skill and that kind of thing. He's just such a great player. He's going to go on to be an amazing player in the future, and hopefully he moves to even a bigger club in the future. And I hope he stays at Dortmund, but in the future I can see him moving to someone even like Real Madrid maybe, if he carries on getting better. So you can see here, we didn't actually have too many chances in the first half. You can see Marco Reus, I turned away and thought that's going to be a goal, but unfortunately it didn't actually end up in the back of the net. And we actually go into the second half. Seville weren't creating too many chances, but they do actually get a chance here. This is the main part of the highlight. You can see we just clear the ball away, and out of nowhere you can see we actually get an injury, and you can see the camera actually kind of zoomed away, and you can see I was just waiting to see who was actually injured, because I don't actually remember who actually got injured, and it was Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, I think his whole name. I don't know why I said his whole name. I could have just said Aubameyang, but he actually got injured. That's not too good, but it doesn't matter too much because I have got Schreiber, I've got Gundogan, who was actually playing as a left mid after he came off. So you can see we actually get the first real chance of the game. Marco Reus with some really intelligent run there, and is actually made by Gundogan, I think made the pass, and a great finish there to make it 1-0. Our first goal of this career mode goes to Marco Reus, finishing off with that salute, celebration, and that makes it 1-0. That's the early goal of the game. Not too much of an exciting game. We still got the win, which is all important thing. You can see some of the stats on the right hand side, and that's just a 1-0 win, a great win. So I decided to sim the next game up against Arsenal. I just didn't really feel like playing it, and didn't actually have a full strength team as well, or not a full stamina team. And I went into this game thinking this maybe could be a loss, because Arsenal are a really strong side on this new game. Obviously Ozil, Wilshere, Santos Cazorla, Podolski is a great player on this game, and they're going to be really good over the next couple of years on career mode with their potential. And we actually surprisingly go 1-0 up, and that actually finishes 1-0, a great win. So that's our second win of the career mode. And then we go into our next game. It's another friendly up against Sampdoria. Subotic with the first goal of the game, followed by another goal from Marco Reus. So Marco Reus seems like the main goal scorer at the moment, and that's followed by a goal by Mkhitaryan, and then that's doubled up with another goal from him. So a 4-0 win, another great win, and that means we've got a full house 3-0-0 for our friendly. So that's a great result, and we're going to go into our first game of the season. This way it all counts. This is the first game of the season. It's against Augsburg, I think the name is, and this should be a really tough game. And even though I would kind of relate to them as someone like Fulham, maybe like around about 15th to 20th in the league, and I know a bit about the Bundesliga. I do actually watch it in real life on the highlights and that kind of thing. It's a really great league, and if you haven't watched it, you have to watch it. The quick tempo is just amazing. So if you haven't watched Bundesliga, you have to watch it, because it's just great goals. In my opinion, a more exciting league than the BPL. That's why I chose to do this career mode. You see they do actually make a mistake, and then Mkhitaryan is still on goal. He's got the defence all over his shoulders, but a nice shot. Actually, it's post type. Really unlucky, by the way. I didn't think it'd be that close. Maybe someone like Lewandowski might have scored there, but this is a really intelligent piece of play here, and it's actually played from Lewandowski to Mkhitaryan to Reus. I don't know how to say Mkhitaryan's name. I think that's his name, but I'm just kind of going on. I don't know how to say his name. So we're going into half time now. It's actually half time. It's 0-0 at this point. Not much happened. And as I've said in most of my career modes so far, I'm really struggling to score goals. So I've got to kind of find a way of scoring overpowered goals. Haven't really had too many crosses either. Lewandowski's just not doing too much so far. And we actually bring on Benteke for us. His first start, I think his first bit of gamer. That's what I'm trying to say. And yeah, you can see him making an instant impact, giving it to Blasakowski. His shot is actually blocked by the defender, and a great goal from Marco Reus. Another goal for him. He seems to be our main goal scorer, as I said. Lewandowski, as I said, is not doing too much, but I bet as the season goes on, he'll get better and better. And hopefully I don't sell him, because I don't really have many ideas of who to replace him with. So my heart was in my mouth when that chance was, because I thought they were going to score. Unfortunately, or fortunately for me, they didn't actually score. You can see we get the ball again. Marco Reus calling for the ball, and he actually finished it into the back of the net to make it 2-0. And you can see here, I'm kind of cutting down on the highlights. That's what I'm trying to do in the series, so I can just get more highlights. It's easier for me to commentate. And you guys have been saying I need to slow down my commentaries, and this is going to help me because there's less highlights and that kind of thing. So moving on to our last game of the episode. It's a game against Frankfurt. This should be another tough game. Again, not one of the strongest teams. It's just trying to get used to the team. Our team's actually in form at the moment, because we have actually got a great record at the moment. And we did actually play Marco Reus at the camera. Aubameyang's actually back, so his injury wasn't too long. And we're going to go into the first bit of highlights here. And again, this should be quite a tough game. We are on Legendary, by the way, guys. And still trying to get used to this new AI, because they are quite slow in this game, which is really annoying when you try and get the ball off them. But we do actually get the first goal of the game, thanks to Aubameyang on his first start since his injury. I think it was only about 2 weeks or something, maybe even a bit less than that. And look at this bit of defending there. Great block there. We just didn't manage to get the ball away. You know it's going to be a goal at the end of this if you just can't get the ball away. We're trying to get it. And a great save there from Weidenfeller, and just too much to keep up with there. And yeah, so a great save again from our goalkeeper. So another chance here comes on from a poor shot there, and then it actually ends up in the back of the net. Socrates with an amazing touch, just an amazing assist to the Frankfurt player. So you can see here, we do actually get the ball again. Marco Reus on the ball. Coming up to half time here, and a great chop inside. Just forgot to skill me for a moment. Marco Reus with a great chop, and actually a good finish. And maybe he should have scored that, but he did actually miss. And you can see here, Piszczek's going to whip the ball in, and a great header there from Subotic. He actually comes off for an own goal, and that makes it 2-0 going into the second half. So a comfortable lead at this point. I think it's 2-0 at this moment, I think. And yeah, so we're going into half time. We're going to make some substitutions. And this was actually a Wednesday or Tuesday game, I think it was. So we had a game on the Saturday, the Tuesday, and the Sunday, or something like that. So I did actually just have to save some of my key players. You can see Benteke is going to be playing as a striker, and that's in front of Lewandowski, Mkhitaryan as our left mid, and Gundogan as our right mid, I think, in the end. So we're going into the second half now. We're actually midway through the second half, and a great bit of play here. And you can see they just ripped apart our defence, but what a tackle there from Smeltzer. Should that have been a penalty? Should it not been a penalty? Leave that in the comment section below. But it actually ended up as not being a penalty. So we actually pass the ball up to Mkhitaryan here. He's going to turn and give the ball to Bender, and he's going to play a great through ball there. What is the CPU doing, being a retard there? And a great bit of play there into Lewandowski. He's going to go past the defender with his great bit of balance there. He should have maybe scored there, but that is going to be in the episode, guys. And maybe if we could reach 30 likes, we will get out another episode. I did say in episode 1 I will upload another episode, or two. I uploaded it yesterday, but I said I was going to upload 2 episodes. So that's what I'm going to do. There will be an episode hopefully later on today, hopefully around about 7 to 8 o'clock. So you can see again the outro. You can see subscribe for more FIFA 14 videos, and you can watch my previous video, which was episode number 1. Again, a massive thank you to Tech Addict for doing the outro. I think I've already thanked him, but there will be a link in the description below. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.